got bags from Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up.
Closing the top on the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throw they blind in my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Know you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit. I know that you're tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and need it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
How do I do that?
Maximum volume.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so how do I set this shit up?
I did already. You gotta just let me see.
Game, bro. Shit is moving slow.
I see you invite already.
Yeah, I know. Take the effort to let go. It's about to be lit. Come on.
Word up, niggas about to be on this shit.
But
you say he can't comment on his shit.
He should. I mean, he should be able to be watching Twitch on his phone.
I did it from YouTube.
Okay, so why I can't join your shit? Let me just start landing up first. Let me just act like a bitch.
I don't know why I can't comment on this shit. I mean, he can't comment on this shit. Let me check my YouTube. Alright.
y'all fools my sons. Bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving mad and blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed.
Alright, okay. Starting on Madden. You trying to join your broadcast. You trying to join your broadcast. Yeah, every time I hit the home button, it just freezes, bro. What the fuck?
I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, big Snoop Dogg got a mad lead. Your team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy. Tell the whole
It says the broadcast is stopped.
Oh no, I was editing the settings real quick. Alright, coming now, shit.
Who's on? Well, since you're saying you gonna be home.
Yeah, mother. I'm coming for your name now. Shit.
I'm online. You should pop up.
You wanna do 6 minutes?
Yeah. Let me know you send it. I just got it.
Hey, yo, do you see me on your screen?
I just got it. I ain't load up yet. You see me on your screen?
No, I got a camera.
Yeah.
No.
You got a mic? I can't hear nothing.
No, I got a camera.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Let me see. You see, show me your screen.
ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Yeah, I can't see that. I guess that's I can't see that. Maybe I can. Let me try to see if I can do the link.
Wait, let me see. I can invite you to the.
I ain't got a camera. Do I have to have a camera?
Nah.
Oh shit! Fuck it. I don't have a camera.
Nah, I can still invite you to the share stream. I mean to the listening.
Oh yeah, definitely. You wear your green jersey or you wear your black jersey?
Green.
When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, passing your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dumb play. And you know we can't wait to bring spin. Install quizzes, A plus the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously. We join the ride. We earn 30 years, so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chest man. We installed out and you and your best man. And if the game has veins, we'll insert.
Yeah. No, you're good. Hey, yo, you got the link I sent you to your the chat.
Yeah, I'm looking at that.
I see.
Hear my
Okay.
Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go.
I don't see it. Oh, no, that's
Yeah, you good.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown
I
Manhattan
hate
as
it
EA
on that,
Sports
though.
brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Niggas see my plays and everything on here. Yeah.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Darnold. A screen to Bell. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Give him 32 on the play. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What, does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Yeah,
So
big
not
three,
quite a
guys.
first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Bell. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Now it's Darnold. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. It makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count. I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but it definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very quick.
And the pressure gets to him again. Open. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
No. Watch the shit. Hey, watch the team.
A first carry now. This is Williams. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Avery Williamson there to make the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Let's go.
This is intercepted, intended for Hill. picked off near the 42. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Darnold. And he's going to go down again. Chris Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. Third and long, it's Darnold. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Yeah, bro.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Bell. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now here's Mahomes. He's got it to Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Mahomes now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. On 2nd and 10, Mahomes. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey.
That was me right
Touchdown,
there, too.
Kansas City.
I had Jamal Adams.
A 3-yard touchdown pass as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish-type matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover him? When I sit in the film session, I just look at the coach and say, really? Really? You going to yell at me? You go cover him.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now the throw pulled in by Anderson, and he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Here's Darnold. Now they go screen. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Bell. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Ate up.
Back to throw, Darnold.
Oh my God!
To escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Darnold now to throw. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit.
He can't stop it, though. He can't walk quick, and he can't stop it.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And his guys are going to
take can't stop the screen, so why stop it?
Yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? After the interception, here's Darnold. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Hey, brother, like that.
Shaw Breland, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but
he blitzing a lot,
let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit. Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that,
that's not ready for him.
That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
That one, a first down pickup.
Fuck out of here, Chief.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now Mahomes.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Jamal Adams, baby.
Through an opening, and there he goes. And it's a touchdown for the Jets.
Now that was
I read that thing, baby.
Pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that?
Fuck out of here. That was
an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Extra point safely through, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few
That was a good
past
little
the
juke for
20
2 yards.
to the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down.
Hey, you have ball first. I have ball first.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Mahomes now to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground.
Drop that shit, baby.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Oh, I didn't even jump
to
for that
Williams
shit.
out of the backfield. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Back here to the 43-yard line.
Fuck my own
You can
blocks
easily
up.
see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
He said, I'm trying to go up for the hit stick hard as hell.
2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner,
I'm trying to
especially in the
pop
second
niggas.
half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down.
Oh, shit, the time with
So
the
2
clock.
quarters
Oh,
down, 2 remain. Charles and I return
I was in field goal
after the
range.
break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Mahomes.
Yeah, bro, I ain't called timeout. I ain't seen the clock, bro.
As he leads his guys up on 1st down. Mahomes going to throw. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
That's definitely Watkins right there, bro.
For a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 64 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
They say you didn't call timeout. I'm like, yeah, because I missed the football opportunity and shit.
Down the middle. And that
After
makes
that
it
screen, I think after that
14-7.
fucking.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
From the 27, Darnold. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
I get to the wrong. I thought I was Le'Veon.
And he will take this one home. It's a
I get to the wrong
touchdown.
receiver. I press square instead of circle.
Well, we know this defense has
press
athleticism.
circle instead of
Spots
X.
like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh,
You call timeout?
well, I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious?
Yo, where you block at, cuz?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
He got 4
Chris
sacks.
Jones, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. This is Bell on the dump off. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up the 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away. Fielded just inside the 20.
What kind of fixture is that?
A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Yellow. 57 colors. Check. Lucky.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And going deep for him.
Come on, man.
And my goodness, another interception. Marcus May with a pick. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Box drop. Watch the twist. Let's go. Hey, we got
Darnold from the gun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Anthony Hitchens picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Hey, exit.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Darnold.
Darnold, let's go.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him.
I just said 30 and 32.
Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And now here is another
That's a punt right there. Fuck, that's a
interception.
punt.
Picked off by Bashaw Breeland. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to
playing
get done.
hella defense, yo.
When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. He's then against with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington.
You playing hella defense.
That's correct. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage is coming through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run on first down. Williams. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown. No going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point up and through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Throwing here on 3rd down. Darnold. He's going to air one out for Anderson.
Oh, my God. He beat him. Oh, man.
Picked off at the 35. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Damn. I threw a bullet, too.
Game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game of football. They give it, and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. On the stop there defensively, Marcus May with the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. Mahomes now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Williams. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it 3rd down. Well, a clear running situation. Trying to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one?
FaceTime
that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them. But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
We got this. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And Frank,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7.
Check 6-6, pull it high.
After the sack on 1st down, Darnold, open man is Robbie Anderson. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now it's Darnold into the hands of his receiver Anderson. There he goes left side. And he's in. Touchdown Jets. Robbie Anderson, 56 yards. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill.
I need a rematch.
With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to
catch that rematch.
extend
What's
their
up?
lead. The point after is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
How much?
Now after the touchdown, here's
Is it 15?
Parker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said,
and now here is another interception. Picked off at the 21.
You're not scoring for this shit.
Goes left side, and he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by one more.
Quad. Yeah, I got smoke.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Emmanuel Agba just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Darnold, he's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Yeah, I was bullshitting that
Chris
drive.
Jones. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like
it has 7 sacks.
Things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do
that
anything
fourth quarter,
wrong.
you put up 28.
It's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
How you stop this shit?